Yeah, well, it's good to be back. I think there's a lot of things you can say about good to end. It's good to end the road trip and be back, and it's good to finally end that streak against Northern Michigan. So, first of all, that says a lot about them. I know Coach Kyle's a guy that he knows what he's doing over there. They're a well-coached team, and it makes it more of a, I think, a mental challenge than it is anything else, because they're hard to play against. They do a lot of little things, and you have to be patient, you have to be smart, and just battle through everything. And you add that to the fact that we just came off a big road trip and some wins, and the emotional of those 4 games and coming back. It's a real mental challenge. That's probably the biggest thing. And you think a lot of times the battle physically, but it's just that mental ability to stay focused when you're high like that coming back. And then you play a team that it's hard. They got defensive, they make it hard to get to the net and do little things, and you have to just keep battling and be patient. And I think our guys did that for the most part tonight, and I think they know they can do it for a few more minutes tomorrow night. So, it was just one of those games where John Keeney actually had great, we call it rebound control. Anything they threw to the net, there wasn't anything else laying around there, so he did a great job at that too. And at the end of the game, guys battled through. I know a little joke here for Jan. We're a little upset that he got pulled off the ice with 30 seconds left, but hope he knows that was because we wanted 2 centers out there. But I think it's just a great job by the guys, and for us, it's now a challenge just to put it behind us and go to the next one. I think that's the makeup this team is developing, that behind us doesn't matter, and we're just worried about the 3 points tomorrow night now.
Colton, 2-part question. First, that's your first goal in 12 games. Just talk about why you weren't able to find the back of the net in the previous 12. And also, just talk about the team's opportunistic play, because both of the goals were off of turnovers by Northern Michigan.
Well, thanks for bringing that up, first of all. I was trying not to think about it. I know there's at times it was in the back of my head, but I just had to get back to playing simple and doing all the little things, and that would come, and that's what the coaches told me. So, Cody did everything on that play, blocked the shot and brought the puck up the ice, made a perfect pass. All I had to do was get a piece of it. But no, we're playing well right now. We're playing good defensively and capitalizing on the turnovers, and that's what we want to do.
Coach West, on the road, averaging 4 goals a game against Michigan and Notre Dame, but only about 26 shots on goal per game through that series. Here tonight, 38 shots on goal with 2 goals in the net. What you said, Northern Michigan does a lot of the little things very, very well around the net. What was the difference tonight between the success you've had on the road versus tonight offensively?
Well, they got some big D there, and they do a really good job in the zone. They're real tight man-to-man. They don't give you any time or space. Where a lot of teams are, kind of layers, give you a little bit more space, but they have confidence in themselves defensively. They get really tight on you, when you're man-to-man and you don't have any room. And they're a little bit probably more disciplined defensively than some of the teams we played on the road. And you have to know that going in. You're not going to score 4 every night. It would be nice if you did. I think, Colton said it right. Talked to him a little bit about it, but it's like, you're not scoring goals. It's funny, he blocked a shot, he made 2 hits the shift before that, and then he gets rewarded with a short-handed goal. So, it's no big secret to success. You go back to doing the little things, and Northern's always been good at that.
Coach, can you talk about what your team is doing defensively? And Keeney seems to be hot right now. Last 2 games, only allowing 1 goal. What's really clicking for you guys on the defensive end?
Well, it's just a commitment to playing it, to winning the battle against your guy, good defensive position, and helping each other out when someone gets beat. It's going to happen in this game, and our guys have real good positioning away from the puck is one thing. Coach Ferguson, I think, does a great job of teaching these guys, and where you're standing away from the puck when your teammate's doing it, and that's the big thing defensively. Our second guy is there when the first guy gets beat and layered up pretty good. And John's, I think, the big thing is the rebound control. When there's not a lot of little things around the net and scrums and battles because there's no rebounds and no pucks laying there, it's hard for teams to score goals. And I think it starts with that, and then our guys have done a great job just on the one-on-ones and helping each other out in layers. And it's a commitment. It's just defensive hockey is not a big secret. It's a commitment to doing it as a team, and I think we've done that.
Nick, pretty much along the same lines, but talk about the positioning on defense for you guys, especially when they pulled Coro, with like a minute 10 left in the game. Just talk about how you guys maintain your composure defensively and kept your positions in freelance, so to speak.
Yeah, I think it was just it was important to keep tight. That timeout, Coach Ferg told us to keep tight in the house, block every shot, and it's just commitment by our guys. We're so committed to defense right now, and it's proven to win us games right now.
Colton, as one of the captains on the team, and certainly seeing how the game flowed tonight, certainly, as Coach West even talked about, very, very tight check. What do you expect to see coming from Northern Michigan to you guys to counter tomorrow?
It'll be the same thing. If anything, they're going to come harder. I mean, we're the same way. You go on a road trip, you want to get points. You don't want to come back home and you didn't bring anything back with you. So expect the same thing, a tight checking game tomorrow, and we're going to have to bring it even harder to get the W.